Hi there, welcome back to the channel. So it's a freezing night in Georgia, at least for me. I'm not much into cold weather. I guess I've only lived in like the southern part of the U.S., deep south of the South, the southern part of Texas, and the southern part of California, Southern California. So I'm like southern guy as far as weather goes. So I hate it when it gets cold. I mean, I don't hate it, but it just makes me, I should have been in here last night, but I was too cold to leave. I had to wear long sleeves and everything. All right, so El Dorado. This is the song I'm going to record today, and I'm going to turn this on so you can hear it. Yeah, make sure it's connected. Let's see here. I'll get my headphones together. I'll need those because I've got a click track running. So if you've never seen one of these, this is how I start a tune to record as a one-man band. What I'm going to do is record the song, mainly trying to get the guitar recorded all the way through to a click, so that I can then play the drums to that. That's what my guide track for the drums is. So I'll do like a scratch vocal, scratch guitar along to, mainly to get the tempo down, the metronome. And I think I've got it at 103 or 5, 103. I just messed it up. So it's at 103, which I find to be not too fast, not too slow. So I'm happy with that tempo. Let me just get it back to 103. Exit. Don't touch that again. Okay, so I got it zeroed out. Let me make sure. I'm going to go to Pan EQ, go to 1724, then work my way over to the master. It's on 103, so I'll just roll it back to 100. Doesn't really matter. This is all for scratch, scratch recording, so it's not like it matters. What? Okay, so now I've got the following tracks armed. I've got number 1 armed, and I'm directly plugged in from my Stratocaster right here. Okay, I can hear it coming through. That's good. Oh wait, is it not coming through on the... Huh, I thought we would hear it here. Huh. Oh, because I don't have it plugged in. That's step 1, kids. Plug it in. Too loud. What am I doing here? Okay, so this here. There. Hopefully that won't start making any terrible noises. Okay, good. Yeah, you can hear that. Okay, what effect do I have that on? I have it on clean, FD. It's number 2, FD clean. Let me try changing it to this one. They're all clean. It's like chorus here. That's a chorus. Here's the Vox one. Jeez, that's terrible. Compare that to a real Fender amp, and yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. Now, for some reason, the metronome does not, and somebody out there in Zoomland knows how to do that. I don't know what's going on. Like I mean, you don't really want to hear the metronome, but if you were trying to send it to headphones, I mean I guess you would never send it to a speaker. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But you guys can't hear the tempo. I'll let you hear the tempo through these speakers. Remember anything? Oh, it's a good tempo for the vocal. And I have this like spot in this song where I do like verse, chorus, solo, chorus, and then the song kind of ends with just going back and forth between the two parts. And then I have this outro thing that I'm doing that's like a whole nother song. It's like the second song of the thing. And I noticed that I kept wanting to play this faster. So I found the tempo that matched that, so that I wasn't dragging in this section, because every time I got to this section, every time I was getting to that section, it was feeling slow, so I got the tempo, I matched the tempo to what it felt right there, and then made the rest of the song match that. Okay, so the goal is to get through the entire tune the way it's going to be actually played. And I need to make sure that I have all the timing stuff down and everything, you know? So what I'll do, I'm going to start the song. I've got the live mics on. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me make sure these are loud enough, these live mics. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can't remember anything. Let's see if that picks up on the headphones. Yeah. It's picking up just fine here. Should have put these on so I'd be able to tell that. So I'll be able to hear myself go 1, 2, and I need to also do a count off when I end this A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can get through this. Check tuning. This guitar is almost always in tune. Okay. Middle pickup seems to have the right balance of bass and treble, you know, for a rhythm pickup. All of them are fine. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm going to start playing the song, and then I'm going to sing over it when it's done. Mainly because yeah, I'll just do the vocal separate. Okay, so let's see what happens. See if I can get through it. That's gonna be the trick. All right, here we go. One, two, three. Can remember. It's kind of a funky start. Can remember. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Can remember. On 4, I'll be can rem, and then it can remember, like remem on remem. I come down with the A minor. All right, so here we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. Can remember. Can remember. Okay, got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Can Okay, now I'm feeling comfortable, so I'm going to just start it over because I got the feels now. It was very kind of herky-jerky a minute ago. Just got to get the right feel so that when I get on the drums, I can just swing to it, you know? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got lost. I can't remember what was going on here, just like in the song. Alright, so I'm going to just start it over and get a better feel. 1, 2, 3. Can remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm not sure if I did that right because it got a tiny bit lost at the end. Let's just check that part. One, two, three, four. Okay, I did it right according to the arrangement I've set up. What really is annoying though is that, like, because I haven't played the song live and I don't know the song well enough, I literally came up with all this like last night, you know, making sure that it was like this. Just then I was hearing some other stuff. I'm like, man, what else could I do with this outro that could be interesting? I don't know. So now I'm going to just sing along with these live mics so that you can hear the next thing that happens. Okay. All right, so next step, we are going to exit out of that, disarm this. We don't need that anymore, but we'll leave it playing. Let's see here. Rewind. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to swap those tracks away from there. Okay, so just trying to get my head together here. All right, so what I just did, so I recorded the track in tracks 1, and I have tracks 7 and 8 going to get that timing right. So I can just erase that. There's no need for that. Yes, I'm glad I thought of that. I would have wasted a bunch of energy. So I'm just going to get rid of the tracks that I just recorded live with the cues in it, the 1, 2, 3, 4, and just leave that guitar track because we don't need that extra thing because I'm about to sing on it so that we will know what the vocals should sound like, or it'll just give me a cue while I'm playing drums. I hope you understand what it is I'm doing. It could be confusing, but at home, if you're recording a one-man band, you've got to have something to start the whole thing off with, whether it's a drum machine, metronome, whatever it is. And for me, it's the metronome set at 103. I'm playing guitar along to that, so that, and doing a scratch vocal, so that I can come back here with headphones on and literally play my drum part, which then becomes the click. The rest of the song, then I just follow the pattern of the drums and try to get in sync with the drums as if it's a real drummer, and you know, that we're playing together. That's the goal, at least. And since I do everything myself, I think it kind of works. You know, it sounds like it's you know, somebody doing it. All right, so I've got the live mics on, and these live mics are really good for recording stuff like this. There's a lot of noise to signal ratio, you know, depending on the room and how you set it up. So I usually try to crank these up pretty hot. They're not that hot right now, but you know, they'll work. I've got it all the way up to level, you know, unity gain at 0, and then I've got the gain at like 2 on both channels, and it's 7 and 8. And the way you arm this is you go over to mic, it says mic, and you're going to hit on, and you're going to arm 7 and 8. If you only wanted a mono recording, you'd only arm 7 or 8. If you want to record both, like I'm going to do, you just arm 7 and 8. It's like a stereo track recording. All right, so, and you could pan one side out and do some funny stuff or whatever. I'm wondering if I even need the 2 tracks. Well, I can mix it down in Audacity. Just, oh, who cares? Doesn't matter. I'm going to erase all this anyway, so I don't know why I'm wasting any thought on it. All right, so I'm going to just sing along, and you can hear, and these aren't going to be the finished words or anything. It'll be like probably just a bunch of repeated words. And at the end, it's just going to be nonsense melody noise. I'm just trying to get the melody down. I don't have words yet for the whole out. I only have words for most of this tune, so I need to work on that too. While I'm doing drums and stuff at night, I'll go home and think about lyrics. But I already know the theme and everything, so it's just a matter of like putting the right words down. I already know what I'm gonna. It's not like I'm struggling for something to say. I just got to get the right words together. All right, so let's do this. One, two, three, and I'm going to turn the metronome off because I don't need it off. So to do that, you go to Tool. When you get to Tool, it'll say whichever one you want to pick. Let me go back and look at it so I can tell you correctly. So you go to Tool. You're going to see Metronome, Tuner, Systems, SD card. You highlight Metronome, hit Enter. When you get there, it'll say On, Off. You can just dial to On or Off. And I'm on Off because I don't want to hear that click, clack, click while I'm singing. Big. Okay, so when I hear that 1, 2, 3, I've got to be on it. All right, here we go. One, two, three. Can remember anything. Can remember anything. No. Ooh, I can feel it come. Ooh, Dorado. Ooh, Arrangemnt. Ooh, One, two, three, four. Okay, so that's the tune. Like that's the. Now I can play. Now I can play. Now I can practice the drums to that, which I'm actually going to do right now. So yeah, now I'm going to work on the drum part over the next day or two, and then come back in here, record drums, record guitars, and bass vocal, and then start the next one. But this is what it takes to get through this stuff. Is like a lot of grinding, a lot of listening to songs in their primordial state, which this one is. It's still like very early, but I can hear it in my own head. I don't know if you can hear it at home. This one's like way more developmental than some of the other ones. Some of the other ones I had like a better handle on them coming in. This one's like brand new. I didn't really know, what to do with it exactly. But I liked what was happening, and I liked this kind of like song one, song two thing where it goes into this other thing. There's many songs I like that do that, and I hope I have created a little hypnotic space and not like bummed anybody out by shifting to that, in the song. And then I want to make sure that the duration of it is correct, that there's enough of it or not too much of it. I think it's right. Like I was thinking this song was going to end up being really long, but most of my songs are pretty short pop tunes. Like I'm getting to. I usually have a lot of singing in my songs. Like I sing pretty much all through them, and then they end quickly. So maybe that's why it's just like the point is across and it's done. It's 3:33. I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes long or something. But I think I just have shorter songs inside of me. I don't know why. All right, next time.